Last week, I turned 26 years old, and I thought, what better video to make than 26 fun facts about Pokemon that you probably don't know? And for a little birthday present, I would love to know what everybody's favorite Pokemon is and why. So comment down below. And without further ado, we'll get right into the fun facts. Starting off with number 1, Ultra Beast's stats are all prime numbers rather than multiples of 5 like every other Pokemon. Number 2, if you combine Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's box arts, they actually create Ultra Necrozma in the middle. Look here. Number 3, in Gen 2, Silver, your rival, is actually Giovanni's son, the leader of Team Rocket. Number 4, Weedle is the only Pokemon that cannot learn a normal type move. Plus, until Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, he cannot damage a steel type unless he was using Struggle. How fun. Number 5, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can actually get an Electrode that is level 3 through trade, I believe. Number 6, in Generation 3, the Shoutout line could not learn a damaging grass type move by level up, and actually only Shoutout can learn a grass move at all, and that would be Synthesis. Number 7, Slowbro was the only non-mega Pokemon that can technically de-evolve, because if the shell they're biting its tail stops, it would come back to a Slowpoke. How fun. Number 8, even though Lugia is not a water type, its Gen 3 Pokédex entry lets us know that it lives underwater as to not damage towns or cause storms with his massive wings. That's a really nice guy, huh? Just looking out for humanity. What a good guy. Number 9, the Tynamo line with the ability Levitate are now the only Pokemon with no weaknesses. Number 10, you can actually trade a Gen 1 Pokemon to a Gen 2 game and it could become shiny, because it's based off of stats and not really just pure luck like it is now. And going along with Gen 2 shinies, number 11, Unknown in Gen 2 could only be shiny if it were the I or the V variant, which is extra funny because the stats now are called IVs, and that's what determines the shininess in Gen 2.
Oh my god, a shiny subscribe on. Quick, press it! No, don't run away, no!
Number 12, an interview with the voice actors in 2006 confirmed that the last names of Brock and Misty were Harrison and Williams, respectively. So yes, Ash is not the only one with the last name, also besides professors, I guess. Number 13, even though Fairy is the newest type by a long margin, unless you count Stellar type, which you really shouldn't, there's only one type with less Pokemon than Fairy. Ice. Which I guess Game Freak gave them the cold shoulder, huh? Number 14. Opposite of that, the type with the most Pokemon is Water. But aren't Ice and Water technically the same thing? Oh well, I guess the matter doesn't matter. Please don't leave. I don't think there's any more puns in this video. Please stay. Number 15. The first Pokemon to ever be in a Cherish Ball was Tropius. The trainer holding this Tropius is Ace Trainer Deanna, who actually is a reference to a woman named Shoutout, who Deanna shares her Japanese name with. And Shoutout is a Japanese voice actor and host, I believe, of certain Pokemon shows. So really cool to see. Number 16. In Crystal, Phanpy could actually learn Water Gun, but only as an egg move, because yeah, it's an elephant. I guess that makes sense. Number 17. In Generation 3, if you take the boat between Slateport and Lily Cove, you can actually look outside the window and see the cruiser going by on the water, but only between these two cities for some reason. Number 18. Jolteon's inner ear is purple instead of black in certain games. Don't know why, but it's only like Gen 5, 6, and 7 or something like that. Number 19. Growlithe cannot learn Growl. Huh, who would have thought? Number 20. Scyther and both Scizor and Cleaver all have the same base stat total of, I think, 500. Number 21. If you surf around Cinnabar in Gen 1 and the last Pokemon that you encountered was in the Savari Zone, that same Pokemon could appear while surfing for some reason. Number 22. Before Generation 6, you could evolve a female Azurill into a male Marill because the gender splits were different at the time. 25% male, 75% female for Azurill, and then it was 50-50 for Marill, meaning you actually had a 1/3 chance to do this. Number 23. In Generation 1, even though Dragon was super effective against itself, the only damaging Dragon move was Dragon Rage, and that always does 40 damage. So there was no real super effectiveness going on. Number 24. After Generation 1, only one Pokemon evolves with the Firestone, that being Pansear. All the others were in Generation 1. Number 25. In Generation 2, you could actually poison a Steel-type Pokemon by using the bug move Twin Needle. And number 26, there's an actual NPC named Pokemon Ranger Jackson that I had no idea about when I made this channel, and I think that is pretty freaking dope. If you're still here, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, please comment below your favorite Pokemon. Tell me why. like the video, subscribe, and until next time, have a great one.